Yeah, opening statement is this team just won't go away. I mean, first of all, I want to give a lot of credit. I give a lot of credit to Billy Napier, who assembled this roster, and he's got a bunch of good, tough, physical players. That's one of the biggest defensive line, offensive line we've played against, and they match us very well from a physical standpoint, and they're hard to defend. They did a good job up front, stopping things, and made it tough. Our kids are very resilient. Another night in the SEC. I don't know what else is going on in the country right now, but when you play in this league, every game comes down to the last two possessions, and we managed that well. Play of the game is obviously the fourth down, 1 or 2, whatever it was, stop, and that made the difference in the game. And we knew they had 4 downs because it was a 3-point differential. He wasn't going to kick a field goal there, and I wouldn't have either. And the defense made a huge stop. Offense had a great drive, and then defense came out with another big stop. So a lot of credit goes to the players. They've gotten better throughout the year. We're a beat-up football team with a lot of injuries, so looking forward to getting ready for next week.
You mentioned that 4th and 1 stop as the play of the game. Florida had been running down the field on that drive. What does that say about your defense to be able to stand up? I think it was a 3rd and 2 into the 4th and 1 to get stops on those 2 plays.
Yeah, 2 big plays. They went with their identity runs. We went with their identity defense, and it was man on man, striking people. They're really physical up front. I think their back is one of the best backs in the country, and he's from our state, and he's really good. And for us to be able to stop him, that was a huge stop. I give a lot of credit to Trey Scott, Schumann. They game planned for short yardage, and we took some chances there, and it paid off.
Were you surprised that they went for it on that 4th down instead of taking the points?
Why take the points?
So they still had 3 timeouts, but
yeah, but take the points. It's 6. 3 to 6 differentials does nothing for you. You tell the other team you need a touchdown. You did the right thing. You got to go for it. You can go win the game. 3 to 6 does nothing. You tell the other team you got 4 downs to score instead of thinking about a field goal.
What'd you make of Gunnar Stockton's performance today, especially there that last first down where he does kneel it down right before the touchdown?
I mean, he's a gamer, right? He plays better as the game goes on than when he has to. I didn't think that he played his best game. I think they did some good things defensively. They're really tight coverage, very different than Ole Miss. I mean, it just is a different kind of defense, the way they attack him. And I feel like we could run the ball, but we didn't run the ball as efficiently as we have in the past, and that's every quarterback's best friend. We did hit a couple explosives that were big for him.
What did you see from Chauncey late in this game? Not only the touchdown run, but 3rd and 7, he picks up 14 to help you guys kill the clock.
Yeah, great runs. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Nate could probably make those runs too. I mean, Dwight could make those runs. McCray could make those runs. And let's give credit where credit's due. Chauncey did an awesome job. And I thought that the check on the run for the touchdown was the second biggest play in the game because Gunnar saw something, changed the O-line, picked it up, and it's really hard to run that. It's hard to defend that play with them stunning the line, which they were doing, and it was a great check by him. Our O-line picked it up beautifully. We worked on that really hard, and the ball wound back, and Chauncey was rewarded with a great run. So I was really proud of him, but that was a good job, and then the toss sweep kind of iced the game.
He talked during the week about how special this game was for him. What did you see from him throughout the week?
Oh, Chauncey's one of the most consistent players on our team. Chauncey's, number one, a great kid from a great family, from a great school, and he loves getting better. He's happy for his teammates. He's really talented. He's in a talented room, and it's hard when you share carries because, I mean, they're sitting there with really one healthy back and one other back, and he's getting all the carries. And then, we got 3-4 guys that I got a lot of confidence in that room. I hate it for McCray and Dwight because they're really good backs, but they're a good run-stop team, so it made it hard.
Kirby, you mentioned about being beat up on defense with Jordan and Jamela and Chris Cole. How are they, and how'd you patch it together?
Well, we patched it together because we had to. I mean, we have some depth on the D-line. I don't know Jordan's injury has something to do with his knee. I don't know the exact injury. DeMello's something to do with his elbow. I don't know how severe it is. And then Chris Cole has something to do with his knee. But I didn't get a report before I came in here, so I don't know. But that puts us a little bit down at several positions, and we'll have to have guys step up and get ready to play. It's all over our league right now. In Florida was that way coming into the game with a lot of defensive guys they got back for this game.
You said you expected Florida to go a little tempo this week, or early in your press conference early this week. They did that coming out. Was there anything that you didn't expect that they did in this ball game, especially with the coaching change?
That's a confusing question for me. The only thing I didn't expect that they did, I mean, they ran their offense for the most part. I think they simplified some things for the quarterback and tried to speed it up so he could go play and not have to shift motion. But they still ran parts of their shift motion. They still ran some of their staple plays that are very similar to ours. And he's really talented and hit some shots on us.
Did you get an explanation? Did you get an explanation on the Gunner false start?
Yeah, it's a mechanic thing that they think that he's overdoing the clap, which is, I mean, whatever. I mean, y'all film guys. Go show every time he's ever clapped in his career. He overdoes it all the time. And I'm like, Gunner, quit gyrating before you clap because you're telling the defense when the ball's being snapped. He did the clap on that play exactly like he did every play, but he got called, so we honored the call.
It might be a little bit stressful, but how valuable is it that your team is so resilient and able to keep coming back and finding ways to win throughout the season and getting closer to the end?
It's better than the alternative, isn't it?
CJ had 13 tackles tonight. What did you make of this play?
Man, I wish he was out there every play. I mean, he's a machine. He erases things. Ball gets out, Lagway looks like he's about to go, and I was like, he looks like he's going to run for a long way. And CJ runs him down and tackles him like right away. I mean, the kid practices so hard and wants to win so bad for Georgia. I don't know that I've seen a kid that cared more about the team performance than CJ does. Now, a lot of people care about it. They're not willing to practice like he does, and he practices so hard that it comes across in his play. He's a great leader, and I appreciate the work he puts into it.
The need for Gunner at the end, too, on the Sydney on.
Yeah, we got it fixed this time, right? To a lot of bettors' dismay, we fixed it.
Kirby,
Zach,
what did you see on the long pass over here? The long pass to Sturtevant at the end?
Long passes, Sturtevant. I saw a wide open guy. We got busted coverage. So we got a guy that's supposed to be in the half. He got the wrong signal and played the wrong defense. We had nobody back there. I mean, we're insanely lucky that, number one, he didn't score until he didn't catch it. I didn't see anything. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, that's their job.
Run game started out a little bit slow, but you guys were able to find it kind of in the second half, especially after some explosive plays. How did those plays kind of help you guys find your run game in the second half?
I think we committed to it. You know, we ran the ball well in the first half, in my opinion. We had several runs that were 5-6 yard runs that were good, and then we tried to throw the ball on the perimeter a little bit, and they got us on the perimeter some, and we had the holdings. The biggest difference in the game, we wasted either 2 or 3 possessions on penalties that you just can't help with a snap and 2 holdings. Just wipe out three possessions, and you take those 3 possessions and score on 1 or 2, then we're kneeling the ball in the 4th.
Zachariah Branch, career high in receptions and yards today. Is this sort of what you envisioned from him when you guys landed him out of USC this offseason?
Yeah, I certainly envisioned him having a major impact. I didn't know that it was career highs for him. He's a weapon. The guy with elite quickness, toughness. He's another one too now, guys. When he goes to practice, he practices for real. I mean, he goes out there and works hard, and we show players, C.J. Allen and Zach Branch, and say, you want to play good? Practice really hard, and it pays off. Your conditioning level's high, and I thought Zach did an awesome job for us.
Zion Branch got pressed into action there in safety. What were your thoughts on how he played?
I don't know. I have to watch the tape to really see. You know, I mean, he had a big play on the first play of the second half. Came out of buzz and made a tackle on a boot. Great play. Got beat across his face in an over. It was tough right there. They threw Eugene Wilson, but the guy practices every day. The guy goes out there and works his tail off. So he practices against really good players. His brother, he got a man-to-man on some guys. I mean, he's going to be a guy that continues to grow and get better for us. I was proud of his poise to go in and play with he and Jacory.
Where was he on that KJ Bolden play?
I never even got to watch it. I've got to the point where what does it matter? Like I didn't say, well, is it Cargan, is it not? I'm like, okay, if KJ's in, we're doing this. If KJ's not, then this is what we're doing, and they got to make the call on it and see. You know, I guess it was. That's what they look for. So I hate it for KJ because there was nothing intentional about it.
This is the last version of this game that's going to be played in this stadium. What does it mean for you guys and you in particular to go out with the win?
Yeah, that's big. I don't think it's because it's the last game. It's because it's the next game. I mean, it has nothing to do with where we'll be next year or any of that. I told our guys, we got guys that won't ever come back here. You know, we got guys that for the next 2 years, they will not play in this venue, so it'll be played somewhere else. But really good football team, and I don't think anybody would want to play them regardless of their record.
Kirby, how much y'all been stretching so many of your conference games this year, but finding ways to win? How much does that help y'all get in a situation like this, moving forward, and guys know what they've done before?
I don't know, Anthony. I mean, does it help, or does it? I don't know. I don't believe in playing with fire, but if I could just write the script and say, yeah, let's go up by 14, let's go up by 21. I don't write the script, so the script kind of plays out. I know that our kids are not uncomfortable playing from that. They don't get chained to a scoreboard. You know, there's people that play chained to the scoreboard. Our guys are free of that, and they just play to the team and keep chopping and keep chopping. Eventually, good things happen. I do think we're very well conditioned. I do think our guys believe in winning in the fourth.
Noah Thomas came up with a touchdown today. Seemed like he played a lot of snaps. What did you think of how he has progressed since the bye week and stepping up with Colby out today?
Proud of Noah. He's worked really hard. Thought Mike and them schemed up a really good play for him. It wasn't like a one-on-one go beat him. It was he was overcoming the play earlier in the game where it ricocheted off of him and they got a pick, and he made up for it by making a hell of a play with a guy coming at him, taking a free shot on him on the whole shot play.
What happened at the end of the game? Was it just kind of emotional tie over the scuffle at the end?
I don't really know. A lot of Georgia kids out there for them, a lot of Florida kids for us. Rivalry games. I mean, at that point the game was over. There's not a lot you could do. You need to do all your talking and playing before the game.
I know you say it's just another week in the SEC, but we know how much this rivalry means to you as a player and a coach. What does a win like this against Florida do to the team?
It creates confidence. It's a good team. I don't know. It's the next step in the puzzle. Look, I have a lot of respect for their staff. There's families on that staff that I'm good friends with. Russ Callaway, his dad, helped me get a job at Georgia. Rob Sale, I basically play golf and best friends with. Vinny Sinceri, who I coached and love Vinny to death. And I feel for their families because in this profession, that's what happens. And they continue to get their players to play at a high level. It shows what kind of coaches they are and how much respect I have for guys that have the ability to do that.
You talked about a couple of knee injuries. I saw Peyton fall down. Did you have any issue with the turf today on the field?
Didn't notice it. I thought when on pregame when I went around it felt a little soft, like spongy, but nothing that. I think guys slipped and fell a lot. I didn't think it was that. Opening kick, Peyton certainly did.
Not as much involvement for the tight ends in the pass game, but really big blocks down the stretch in the run game. Just can you speak to their contributions in that aspect?
Yeah, I don't know how to really speak to it. There were several shots there to him. One time a guy ran the wrong route. One time the ball hit a guy. I mean, it's just a matter of how people play us, Are they playing zone or are they playing man match? They're a big man match team, and it's easy to take the tight ends away when you play man match.
Time for one more question. Anybody? All right, thank you.